Hello everybody, I'm making this video because I've been asked by a lot of different people to do a tutorial of the Octavarium keyboard solo. It's a really cumbersome solo to tackle. It's really fast, however the notes really aren't that bad. Really the hardest part is just how fast he freaking plays, which we'll get into. Probably the main technique that I would use to practice a solo like this is what my teacher in high school called a speed drill. And now the way that works is there's a line in the solo that essentially just does this. With a missed note, sorry about that. Jeez. I apologize in advance for any mistakes. If anybody knows a better way to hold a camera and play piano at the same time, please let me know because it's a lot harder than it looks. But that run, this one right here, he's going to play that about this fast. And the way I kind of would practice that is take it about a little bit at a time. So maybe to start just that little part and making sure to get every note clearly out there. Kind of like that. Then you can, either add a note or add a couple notes. I think I did it kind of in sections like this. And we'll get into the fingering for it in a second. And then doing the next section as well, the exact same way. Then you can put it all together. Kind of like that. We'll get to the fingering later when I actually do that section. And so, starting not necessarily slow, but a little bit slower than normal. Just. And obviously mine aren't perfectly even, but they're close. So yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the whole solo, besides maybe transitioning between 16th note triplets into 16th notes. That can be a little cumbersome, going from, something like this, which is, if I'm going to do a little slower, so like that. And those triplets need to stay consistent. That's just going to take some practice. That's really it. Without further ado, though, we'll jump kind of into the solo. Here's kind of how it goes. I'm not going to be able to play it at full speed, again, because I'm holding a camera. Also, I can't use my left hand while I'm holding the camera. And while there's not necessarily a left hand part, there are a couple arpeggios that he does, and he uses the left hand to make them easier. So yeah, I'm going to kind of elaborate those parts, but I'm not going to play them up to speed. I'm going to do the whole solo slow so you can kind of see the notes. I'm going to walk through each little section. Here we go. It's going to start on a E major chord starting from B. That's your main kind of shape, I suppose. And all it is an arpeggio. So it starts on the G sharp, then goes to a B arpeggio. So in total. So, hopefully you saw that okay. Then back to this shape. And that's just on the D. Now here's your first 16th note triplet. Yeah, so I'll give you a finger, I'll show you what it sounds like. And the notes on that are B, A, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, D. So, and the fingering I use is 5-4-3, 4-3-2, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. And I like that fingering, works out really well. So in total, that little section. And same deal as before, utilize your speed drills if you need to get that a little faster. Another quick thing that kind of helped me is if you just don't have it and it's too fast, that's totally fine. Back it off a little bit and then go a little bit faster than what you were at. You're not going to be able to play it evenly, that's fine, but when you go back to the speed you were trying to get it at, it's going to sound a lot easier because you just tried to play it at a faster speed. You play it around with it, you'll see what I mean, it's not too bad. So we've got this so far. And then it goes back to the arpeggio. And this is that shape we did earlier. and I use 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got. I missed the F sharp. That's okay. And there's going to be a little scale that goes up. So hopefully you can see that. That scale again. It's like a D major scale starting on A. I guess it is an A major scale just without the G sharp, which is fine. So. And then this part is kind of hard. This is going to do a B minor arpeggio, but it's going to kind of block it. And you'll see what I mean. So we start on the top, the high D. By the way, this whole solo is played an octave down from where I'm playing it. There's a really good reason for why I'm playing it an octave high. I'll let you know later, whatever. So this arpeggio is going to start on D. So I don't know if you heard that rhythm, but it's almost all 16th notes. There's a little triplet right in the middle. And I think it goes about this fast at the end. So, yeah, we've got. Again, pardon the mistakes. It's really hard to play and look into a camera at the same time. So now we've got up to this. And that's, again, back to that exact same theme, the E major arpeggio to B minor arpeggio. And now this little 16th note triplet thing starts on D. And that's kind of a brutal fingering, which I'll get into. It's 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2. So, here. And down a major scale. Back up to the E arpeggio. And now, this F sharp, which is right after that E arpeggio, is going to be played by the left hand. So I'm going to play it with my right hand, but you're actually going to play it with your left hand. So this is every inversion of a B minor arpeggio up 2 octaves. So. I lied. I'm sorry. Like that. Okay, that was it. So you do this B minor arpeggio, then this one, and this one goes up another octave. Like that. So. And that is an A major scale starting on D, going down. Now this part's a little odd, and I wish it wasn't, and at full speed I really struggle to play it, but I'm going to try. Slowly, it goes like this. So, and that it's that little 30-second note right at the end, which Jordan Rudess plays, and I think is really difficult. So yeah, we've got. And that's just an E major arpeggio. So. This is another spot where your left hand will play, but for now it's okay. This one actually does do all the inversions of the B minor arpeggio, so. Yeah, I'll play that better. So that actually will get us completely through the section that's in E and B minor. I will play it real quick, and then I think I'm running out of time on this video, so I'll run a second one. But here we go so far. as far as we've gotten. And like I said, I'm really sorry for making so many mistakes. It's really hard to play this and look through a camera, and because I can't see my hand while I'm looking through the camera, so it's a little bizarre. Yeah, that'll be it for this video. I'll cover the next part, which is in C# minor, in another video. Thanks.